We all know CS is more fun when you're queued with your buddies. So in today's video, my friend CS Tactics and I are going to share this Inferno CT side play that you can make the next time you're queued with your buddy so you can get some easy kills. Today's play is based around you throwing a defensive top mid smoke that you've been conditioning the T's with. The lineup is from this spot right here. You're just going to aim at that dark spot on the orange wall and throw that smoke. It's a nice defensive smoke. It lands really fast. You can use it against rushes and to condition the T's. It leaves no gaps. But when you actually want to take a fight, you're going to be breaking this smoke. And the way you do it is from the same spot, just aim at this dark line right there and do a middle click release. This HE perfectly breaks the smoke so you can kill any T who's behind it. The first variation of this fight that I'm going to recommend is with your buddy peeking from lane.
So if you're the second player in this situation, ideally you're going to have an op and you're going to be approaching from the lane side. So once your teammate throws this smoke, you're going to position yourself right into this corner and you're going to put your crosshair in between these two dark marks on the wall. Once you're actually ready to peek out and have your teammate break that smoke, you're not going to move your crosshair at all. And if you notice, once you scope in, whenever the smoke's broken, you're already going to be aiming at anyone down here towards the bottom. Now, if for whatever reason you're doing this solo, you can get into this corner right here. And from the top right of this garage door all the way to the right of the wall, you can do a left click throw with a smoke and a left and right click throw with an HE in the top right of this window pane to break it. And just like this, you have a very similar setup all by yourself.
So here's a demonstration of the first variation of this play. CS2 Tactics has the op and he's going lane. Meanwhile, I'm from the arch side, lining up the smoke and HE. I recommend running this at the start of the round. When both players are ready for the peek, you break the smoke, take your individual fights, fall back, and prevent any trades from apps. For the second variation of this play, the first player is mostly doing the same stuff. You're going to line up the defensive smoke and throw it, and then you're just going to line up this HE to break it. You have to coordinate the timing with your teammate, get close to the wall, and then peek. I recommend getting close to the wall so that your teammate's flash doesn't blind you. When you swing, there should ideally be a blind T, you kill them, and then you start falling back. I recommend fall back immediately to cubby so you can reset. Let's have a look at what the second player does.
So in this situation, your main objective is to flash mid right at the exact same time that your teammate breaks the smoke. So the flash you're going to throw is very simple. You're just going to get positioned right along this part of the wall and do a simple left click at the very top of this sky triangle right here. That flash is going to just decimate anyone out here in mid that your teammate is going to immediately make contact with as they peek. Now, you're going to want to make sure that you time out that flash at the exact same time that your teammate is throwing the grenade. So whether you do a 3-2-1 count, or if you just pick a specific timing on the clock, just make sure you're throwing these nades at the exact same time so that they can time the peek properly. And one last piece, after you throw this flash, you're going to want to just hold boiler for your teammate until they fall all the way back after the peek.
Here's a demo of the flash peek variation. I'm still the aggressive rifler who's running up close to mid, smoking and breaking. Meanwhile, CS2 Tactics has the flash primed and ready at my signal. We throw both the nades, I take that fight, I kill the blind T, and I fall back to safety, while Tactics covers me from apps. I hope you liked this trick that we shared with you and you use it in your games ahead. Do check out CS2 Tactics on YouTube. He's a good friend of mine. He's very informative. In the coming days, him and I will be posting more such two-man plays for both sides on all the maps. So make sure you subscribe.